What's up everybody, Kinetic here and welcome back to Tera. In the last video I showed you guys a preview of the new free expansion pack that came out recently, Fate of Arun, and since then some pretty cool things have been happening. I've got a little miniature guild that's going on right now, just kind of as a house for me and some people that I know to play together. We started leveling some new characters, which is pretty cool. I've got an archer that I've been working with, but I've also got my level 60 characters, and I'm just now, actually, despite the fact that the expansion's been out for a while now, I'm just now starting to work on leveling my character from 60 to 65. Playing the expansion content is really cool, and it's kind of taken me back to those feelings that I was having while playing the beta. And it's, of course, definitely nice to see a lot more people running around, enjoying the content now that it is fully released. We've got a patch coming out. Actually, we've got several patches that are coming out that are releasing all kinds of new additions and kind of more content into the Fate of Arun as a whole. There's new dungeons that are coming out. There's guild housing, or sky castles as they're kind of affectionately called, I guess. And yeah, as I also kind of mentioned a little bit in the preview video, we have the Arcane Engineer, as it's called in the Korean Tera. I'm not sure if they're going to keep that name when they bring it over to the Western version of Tera. I kind of hope they do, because it sounds more interesting than simply Gunner. I mean, and it makes a lot more sense, like, as a title for the class, but we'll see. I mean, either way, I could care less what they call it. I just like the guns and the awesome abilities that come with the class. I cannot wait. I'm telling you, I'm going to be so hardcore into playing that class when they finally release it. It's going to be a blast. In the meantime, I'm leveling my warrior right now, and we got this cool thing, the Vanguard requests, or sort of Vanguard activities that you can look up every time you log into your character, and it's basically a list of cool things that you can do. You can either queue for dungeons, queue for PvP, you can do these kind of repeatable quests with some really nice incentives, like these gold amounts that you can get. The more you put into it, definitely the more you get out of it. So on a typical day with my warrior, I'll check this list. I'll see, for example, like which ones I already have, maybe some monster kills for, so I may only need to kill like maybe another 10 or something like that to finish that quest or something like that. I'll queue for a dungeon in the meantime, and then I'll go out to the area where I need to kill those mobs and start knocking them out. There's also versions of these quests where you have to fight BAMs, and I'm not sure if I'm really supposed to be doing these just yet, as only a 61 warrior. Fighting these things takes quite a lot of time and effort, mainly because I'm still sucking at my warrior. Like, I've still got a lot to learn with this class at this level, but I'm getting there, and little by little I'm starting to get more proficient at using the warrior. It's been a long time since I've actually tried to play this class. The gameplay experience as a whole has really improved for Tera. I can remember so many people were kind of bashing on Tera because it was basically your so-called typical Korean grind fest and stuff like that, where, you know, you run out of actual quests to do, and so all you're really left to try and gain your next level of experience is to just go out there and kill a bunch of monsters, which is sad, and that's not a fun kind of grind. Nobody really likes that. So it's nice that the experience as a whole now, like the experience curve, really, there's more than enough quests now, it feels like, to actually get your level than you need, especially if you have elite status, which is their kind of, you know, your sign up to their subscription perks and stuff like that, where you get bonus experience, bonus gold, and you get these like presents and stuff like that that have cool potions or whatever inside of them daily. So you get that stuff, but even without that, like, even still, like, there's still more than enough quests to actually meet whatever the experience requirement is to make it to the next level. And I find that since I've been playing so many different MMOs over the years, like, it really now, it doesn't feel any different than what I would get out of other MMOs. For example, like World of Warcraft, the amount of effort that it takes to get, for example, from like level 60 to 61 or something like that, by doing these regular quests or something like that. And if you want to level even faster, there's definitely a lot of methods for doing that. No surprise that by doing dungeons, you're going to get tons of experience, it feels like. Not to mention, you're likely to get some really cool gear that either you yourself can use or you can sell on the market. I've been doing some group dungeons and also some solo dungeons with my warrior, for example, and I'll pick up items and put them up on the broker for anywhere from like 10 to 500 gold of the quality types of items that I get. So there's another thing. Making money as a whole in Tera also doesn't seem like as much of a chore as it used to, especially with these Vanguard requests. You have these, these quests that, like I said, you can perform them and you just get all kinds of goodies, including a nice gold pouch as a reward. Now in the full release, I'm starting to try out some of the new dungeons in the Fate of Arun expansion, and Tera's dungeons are just as crazy and fast-paced as they've ever been. You're just speeding through these dungeons with your mounts, gathering up a bunch of mobs, and then putting them in a nice little pile so that way you can burn them down like ARPG style. I love it. Not all of Tera's dungeons, certainly, especially not the hard mode versions of these dungeons, is going to be that easy. In fact, Tera themselves said that the new dungeons that they're releasing coming up in the future patch is some of, or the hardest, they said, or something like that, content that they've ever had, which sounds pretty exciting. I'm actually looking forward to getting into the later game and trying out some actually challenging dungeons rather than these easy mode dungeons. By the way, if you like the mount that you see me riding around on here in these dungeons and you're playing on the North American servers in Tera, then check the description of this video. There is a special code that I've been given that I can give to you guys. Go to your account settings on the Tera Enmasse website, click the redeem code and enter in that code, and you guys will get something sweet from me and Enmasse. And if you're wondering where are these codes coming from that I can give out free mounts, is this some kind of paid promotion or something like that? Honestly guys, it's really not. They're not paying me anything to make these videos to promote the game. I'm doing this because I want to. I'm genuinely enjoying Tera. It is, for me, the best free-to-play MMO on the market right now, and I'm having a ton of fun. I can't wait for them to bring out the Arcane Gunner or Base Cannon class or whatever the hell it is that they're going to call it. It's going to be awesome. It just happens that I've got some connections and they're giving me some cool stuff that I can give to you guys just for fun. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content from me and Tera, then let me know in the comments section. Feel free to spread this around on social networks. I'm on Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. Click the like button to support these videos, and I'll keep them coming out as quick as I can. Thanks again for watching. My name is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.